Chicanos, hope all is well. I want to get to the topic on a video that I did on Mexicans are not Native American. It's getting a lot of views, a lot of comments, and I labeled it Mexicans are not Native American, and some people are confused on how I talk about we are indigenous to this continent, and then some people talk about the label of they don't call themselves Native Americans, and we don't have rights in the United States because we're not registered Native Americans. But let's talk about the label first of Native American. Yes, I understand that's a colonial term that us indigenous native people did not call themselves Native Americans. So let's talk about how those labels were put upon us, like Aboriginal uh, is a label you learn in high school. Amerindian, that's the one, meaning American Indian. You know, the term West Indies is what they call the Puerto Rican islands and the Bahamas. So those labels, when we fill out, say if we want to fill out a paper, there's so-called black, Caucasian, Asian, Samoan, you could say. They even got Pakistani and Afghanistan. So when you would say a Mexican, a so-called Hispanic, which I'm a Chicano and I understand that I'm indigenous to this continent, I'll pick I'm Native American. That's the label of race that the United States categorizes the United States Native Americans, but we can't fall under that as understanding our identity. See, let's talk about how we, as being Chicanos who live in the United States, where we have more rights and freedoms, so we have to be the ones to push identities. That's what happens when we understand culture and we understand heritage, that we are people of this continent, that we are children of colonialism, a product of social conditioning. And when we push the understanding of raising our kids and teaching our families what we are, the understanding of we're not Latino, not Hispanic, we shouldn't honor Spain and European, and all this meaning of us eating turkey and corn and potatoes and the chilies is already something that's culture that we've been a part of, and we're still here on the continent. This is our home base, and we as being so-called citizens of the United States, we have the right to push identity of you need to accept who we are. You don't tell us who we are. When we put down on something who we are, you need to accept that we're Chicano, that we're indigenous people of this continent. First, that's what we need to get the respect of, and then from there, the next generations will take it to the next level. But they're trying to take away our identity by creating Latino and Hispanic as trying to slowly make that a race. So that's why we can categorize ourselves as Native American, because those are the labels of races amongst the human species. When you look upon the breed of people, yes, I'm so-called mestizo, but still overall, I'm a Mexican, so-called Hispanic, which people mostly understand. Those are people of the North American, South American continent, and like I said, this is our home base. There's culture plays a lot of part in it, and I'm Chicano, so we can categorize ourselves as Native American and Mexican because those are the colonial native terms I understand. And I wouldn't say a traditional word. Like if I were to say Mexica, was the biggest tribe of North America, the biggest tribe in Mexico, the Mexica tribe. People are like, I never heard of the Mexica tribe. You ever heard of the Aztecs? That's the label that they're under as. So when you try to learn and you use traditional terms and labels, people don't understand that. You gotta use colonial terms. So can Mexicans say they're Native American? Amerindian, yes, and but we understand the true identity. There's nothing you could say to us. You have to respect that. That's the point to the system of the United States and to those, who just want to say who we're not and try to tell us who we are. So peace out, stay Chicano.